And Spirit's buggies are pretty well known for being pretty evenly distributed in weight in the front and the back. I've gotten to push Shaka Zulu a couple years ago, and it definitely felt good, although I don't have too good of a frame of reference. But it definitely felt smooth, solid, and looks like they're getting ready to start, and they are kicking off this run. It is a solo run, so there's only one buggy to worry about. As a lot of people tend to crowd lane one along the edge, the CMU police is holding back some caution tape, but as everyone tries to get a better vantage point, they occasionally crowd into the lane, which is a bit of a problem.
So
but,
she's bumping around, and if you look, they've got different wheels on this buggy. This is running pneumatics. So you see a larger wheel on the back.
Oh, wow.
So made a clean transition.
That's a bolt.
And yeah, the buggy is not pretty, but it's making a nice two-handed push off into the free roll at about 31 seconds.
Nice hill one.
Yep, very solid. So they're off into the free roll right now, and that part of Shenley Drive, at least when I drove it last night, looked a little more solid. And the free roll is really where you are going to be more affected by a smooth or bad course. So the fact that the road is in good condition there could help significantly as they're coming around the turn towards the stop sign. And actually, it looks like it might be one of our record stop sign times of the day, as they get up to it and cross it at a time of 1:03.4.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Maybe even 1:02.
So at least a second or two ahead of our best time of the day.
And Spirit picking up the upper transition flag, approaching the chute turn now, about 4 parking meters, taking the chute turn. Nice smooth turn in, rolling very well on 3 pneumatics through the chute, very smoothly, just a tiny little wiggle right at the apex, and approaching the potato chip. Rolling out, the pusher standing at window 0. Buggy had almost perfect pickup there. Just a little hesitant, but running very quickly up hill 3. Just past the plug now, and about halfway to her hill 3-4 transition.
Now, we should note that they did pick up the hill 3 at the very first parking meter. So not quite as far of a free roll as a lot of the other teams. So I don't know if the free roll, even though it went in quickly, is going to be that fast. But Spirit is known for very strong depth of roster and very fast pushers as they make their transition from hill 3 to hill 4. And
looks like Crystal Lee Powell is the hill 4 pusher.
And getting ready to make her transition off to Shauna for hill 5. And making the transition from hill 4 to hill 5 with a time of about 2:15 on the clock. It does bode well, as a fast hill 5 time for women of about 25 seconds would put them right around the top of the board.
Yep, 2:30 into the race right now. They'll probably finish somewhere around a 2:36-ish.
And in fact, coming up to the finish line, and in fact crossing with about 2:37, 2:38.
Yep.
So it looks like that will be, I believe, our fastest time so far.
Yep.
As
by a hair.
By just a small hair. Now coming up on, we still have 3 heats left. It'll be Fringe A and CIA A in the next heat, Pica A and Beta A in the second to last heat, and then in the final women's heat we have SDC A and Fringe B. And I've got to think both Pica A and SDC A will be able to put a dent on times in kind of the upper 2:30s.
And we'll see. I wouldn't count out Fringe A. They've been pretty strong in the past. They've got some good buggy, and they're rolling pretty well this year. So depending on the athletes they have, there could be a competitive women's A team this year.
Yep.
This is marking the chute. Just a note, the SDC B time of 2:38, despite contact in the chute with the Sigma Nu buggy, is very impressive for a B team, and maybe is foretelling of a very quick SDC women's A team this year.
And that's a good point. Last year they rolled, what was that, a 2:28, which, you know, they cracked the 2:30 barrier about 5 years ago with a Pike women's team, and now SDC is pretty much living there and around 2:30 or sub 2:30. So good point, Mark. They could be a 10-second difference is a lot from a B to an A, but when you're talking records, you know, it is very impressive.
Yep. And one other thing to note is we are starting to see a little bit of the sun come out. And with a high expected of 70 today, I'm starting to feel a little bit of the warmth from the sun. I'm sure the road is heating up a little bit. And a lot of people have said that when you have nice, beautiful weather on the road, got a warm road, warm asphalt, the buggies do roll a little bit better. So it looks like Haraka did successfully complete their drop test, as it was able to brake, release, and brake again. So looks like from everything we've seen, that time should stand of 2:38, and I believe they will be the new leader, but we'll see. No times are official until posted, and even when posted, aren't official until approved.